when someone is wicked and then you can feel that wicked, not in film, you can feel that wickedness.
They were singing praises of him, and it's like,
and he was like, Maki Miju meeting, like, I'm praising you, and you're still saying Maki Miju.
And then he cursed the woman,
and
her tongue went like,
you know.
What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Season greetings. My name is AB Kasmia, here alone in the studio. My bad. Sorry, I'm here with someone, but it's not relevant, you know. Shall introduce yourself. So.
Hey guys, I'm Praise Olabi, aka Praise Clev. We are here to review a movie, but I didn't forget what you said. But let's just review the movie first before I choose.
All right, guys, movie review it is. So, as you all know, I am the Oni of Ilara. Oni Lara of
Ilara.
Yes.
Wait, must you embarrass yourself on every show?
What did they do you now? You know, say Abibo boy, one.
We are still live.
So, having said that, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? 7 Doors, the movie. Yes.
Won't you clap?
What? You go put drum rolls for post production. Like,
nobody go tell me what I go do. Nobody go tell me what I go do.
No,
so.
Oh yeah,
we are reviewing 7 Doors.
7 Doors.
The movie is
what
like
7 for you, bro?
Meji.
I know.
Meji.
Now what's I want to talk now? My sugar mommy teach me. She be yellow day for Ujueleba, so I love that one for her.
Am I safe on this show? Am I safe on this show? I cover myself with the blood of Jesus. Okay.
Oh yeah, 7 Doors, guys.
Talking about 7 Doors, I know the movie is very like fantastic, and a lot of people have been saying they have been talking about it. Even some people, they are waiting for the Telegram version.
People like you say, just call yourself. Call yourself.
I subscribed to Netflix some weeks ago.
When did you subscribe to Netflix?
Some weeks ago.
If we check your phone now, we'll not see Netflix.
We are live. So 7 Doors is a very fantastic movie, and people are talking about it, and I just decided to watch it. I watched it overnight, and you know that joy of watching a film overnight, nobody to disturb you, you feel the story like. So I watched the film, and it was very nice. And what can you say about it before I say my own? Ladies first.
She will not see him. It's calm. All right, so guys, to be honest, but as a filmmaker, what do you do for a living? I don't know. Me, I'm a filmmaker, right? So, but as a filmmaker, I watch films with third eye. That's what we call a third eye. A third eye means seeing into details, you know, and stuff. So, but this time around, I just watched it like a random audience. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. This film is a 10 over 10. I'm not even capping. Like, for a long time, I've been rating films 7, 8. I see the efforts people are putting out there, but trust me, I don't know how to. This film is great. Femi Adebayo is a genius, guys. Trust me.
Femi Adebayo. Don't murder someone's name.
I said it right now. Femi Adebayo. What?
Femi. It's not Femi.
I go elbow this guy here at the quick vex.
So one thing that stood out for me, like the first thing I saw in the movie was the set design. Like I love the set design. You know, no matter the kind of camera you're using, no matter the quality of the camera, like he said, as I said earlier, we are filmmakers, and no matter the kind of.
I don't know what you are.
I know. Say you.
Okay.
You be now who copy they do. So I'm a filmmaker. You
1-0,
said earlier. You
1-0.
said it,
no wahala.
So as a filmmaker, you know, there is. No matter the kind of camera you use, especially from the camera department as a cinematographer, no matter the camera you use, if your set design is not that good, but even if you use a small camera, like camera that is not that good, but you have a good set,
you guys don't mind him. Use a good camera.
I'm not saying you should not. I'm not saying you should not. I'm not saying you should. No, I'm not saying you should use item.
I get what you're saying. So I mean, talking about set design, for the fact the film is dated back in it was of 2 eras, the 18th and 19th century, right? So shooting a film based off of that time is much harder to get the set properties, the artifice, the aesthetics, the props and all of that, bro. But these guys did it. I mean, they pulled it off, and I think it deserves all the accolades it's getting.
Let's give it to them, right?
I'll clap this time. No need to put a drum roll.
Right. So the set design was the location. I mean, they did the location recce. They didn't.
I read somewhere that the palace they used was a house Queen Elizabeth lodged in somewhere. I think it's not in Lagos. which state is that Oyo or?
You can only find it in Ibadan.
Yeah.
You know, hold on first. Let me. I'm proud of my state. I'm proud of my town. So you know, when you're looking for a very spacious, a very good place, I just love it. I just love.
Okay, so guys, back to 7 Doors. The location, the set design was nice.
Very, very nice. The set design. Look at the chair that Onilara was sitting on.
Yeah, right.
Like that chair, it was giving. Like, look at that kind of.
For films like that, but I'm very convinced that it took them months, if not years, to get all the locations and all the. You see the cars in the film. Even to the tiniest details. Did you see the? I mean, they never born you that time, Sha. But if you know when. We will be millennials. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Not be all these Gen Zs. All those Coke and Fanta, all those bottles, those things, you can't see it anywhere now. So I'm wondering where they brought those things from. I'll be the manufacturer for this. Man, Femi Adebayo did crazy in this film. You cannot relate, you understand? Because
I cannot.
Now they drink Bobo and Kakusan and all of that. But we will drink from that bottle. But if you drink then, those days, if you drink from that bottle, it's equivalent to drinking 5 kegs of palm wine. You understand? So because now wow, quality and everything, and it was well pictured in that film. I give it to them. You know, everything. You see the settings of the house, the frame, the TV,
color, and all those kind of things. The chairs.
I'm like, where did they get these things in this 21st century?
And even the landscape,
right?
Like the landscape, the feel. They gave us that feel that they made us like they took us back.
Even though you were not there that time, but. If you touch me again,
they took us back to that time. So it was very nice. The set design, I give it to them. So and what stood out for you? I said what stood out for me.
Okay, what stood out for I think generally the story itself. Because remember I said earlier that as a filmmaker I watch films with third eye, right? Now when this third eye means that I look out for the cinematography, I look out for this. I did as well in this one, but then I was much more immersed in the story. Like I was, because personally I love storytelling, right? I can judge a film that okay, this is a bad film. So what's bad in it? I can say that the cinematography is bad, the lighting. But when the story is great, I can raise the film higher than I look away from those things. Yeah. So this time around, it wasn't that different for me because. Bro, come on now. What did Femi Adebayo they think when he came up with this storyline? The
fact that the movie, like the film, talks about like the combination of tradition, love, culture, war,
betrayal, like touching different plots and all of that. And
you know, if you have awesome. One, look at Jagu Jagu for example. Now Jagu Jagu is based on war. War and a little bit of love. So a little bit of love and war, but majorly war. The theme of that film is war. And if you look at Out of Ga, Lisha B, all those songs like.
So you asked a question. Another thing that stood out for me big time was the fact that the king's wife is an Igbo woman. Right now, it kind of unites the both tribes. I mean, it's a good thing our filmmakers is doing now.
Yeah.
If you watch recent blockbuster movies, they try to pick from different tribes and bring it together.
Yeah,
and the good thing is that they are not creating conflict. So I believe this we should also reflect in our reality, whereby we should come together. We are one. I mean, come on. Like I'm an Igbo man, and this is Yoruba man.
I'm a proud Yoruba man.
They get.
I'm a proud Yoruba man.
I forgive him, Sha. So I feel like that part alone is very realistic, and you know, it's not far away from the film. It's something that we should you know, work out in reality. Like hopefully I might marry a Yoruba woman.
Don't worry. I have a sister for you.
But Igbo woman will not like you.
I have a sister for you. Me, I'm married already. Don't worry about me. I'm taking. The wine we find for our house. Okay. So moving on, talking about the makeup, SFX, VFX, and all that. No. Oh my God!
Hakim. Hakim, you do
are shouting.
Oh, I shout.
Call a big man with respect.
You do makeup for my film coming next year. Yeah,
by God's grace. I love your feet, actually. Bro, come on. I love your feet.
That was crazy. That was mad. What other word can I use to describe something massive? You guys, the makeup, the prosthetics, help me now. This thing they choke me.
I don't go to school. No, you must you.
But trust me, no. See, if you've not seen 7 Doors, you are missing out.
You're missing a lot. We
can't pinpoint anything that is bad in the film.
Look at the tribal mark. The tribal marks look good. And I'm gonna feel like, why my mother? Like, why did Mommy, if you are watching this now, why didn't you give me tribal mark?
He never late to raise on a Tiger raise on like 500.
No, you know that some kind of tribal mark that they will give people, like they will just woo, woo, and you'll be like, I'm not.
Get one, yes.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about. We'll talk about that later. I want that Hakim effect.
That one I make call would need real one.
No. That one too. You can give me permanent feel. Yeah. If you ask him now, I'm sure he will give us permanent feel.
The makeup in the film. I mean, Hakim has been showing up.
No, he's a big man.
But
he cannot go. If he's going
about
to
his work, is that the next film he does is going to be better than this one. You understand?
He's the only makeup artist that I know that he goes to a location with convoy.
Hakim is a millionaire now. What are you saying?
He will go with a truck. He will go with like 3 locks. Like he has everything together, like 6, like. Even producer
shout out to his team.
Yeah,
because when we say Hakim effect, is a brand. It's not just Hakim himself.
You saw the fire effect they created in Everybody Love Jennifer. We are still going to talk about that later.
We'll talk about that.
Everybody, the guy is good. If you are good, appreciate this person.
That accident scene. What's that guy? Yemi Elesho.
Yeah, Yemi Elesho.
He just showed in one scene and he killed the whole village. if they had given that guy like 3 scenes, you would not even see the end of the movie.
And then he played that character so well that you know. I know you cannot relate because you cannot drive, so I can drive, and even if you can drive, you can drive an automatic car and maybe also spicy kusha. So I can drive a manual car, a bus actually, and I've driven
something. Don't drive
Korokpe, for example, and the brake was all good. The steering rack.
That guy learned that driving, like
yes, because the way he was pressing the thoughts, like he was just like you cannot relate. That was why I said you cannot. He was pressing it like that thing they had. You know, person we carry. Get Dumala and Sorrow by you cannot understand. So the scene was actually funny. At the same time, it passes the message, and then at the same time, emotional, like tragicomedy, something like that. So he brought that comic feel into that scene. That scene is supposed to be like a scene that everybody will be crying.
That is a cameo that it was nobody will ever forget. It's a one scene that when you do, nobody will people. But it's not even the character I want to talk about. It's
the effect.
The effect. Initially, I thought that was CGI.
I thought it was CGI too until I saw the BTS.
For those who don't know what CGI means, computer generated images, whereby those woods are not real.
And for example, Jagun, where the tree fell.
Yeah, exactly.
That one is CGI.
It was CGI. Yeah. So I thought that was CGI, but then I later saw I
saw them tying. God, this thing will cost a lot,
brother.
This thing will cost a lot.
It was looking so realistic.
So real.
The wood was looking realistic. The falls, the way it was hitting people, the blood.
And then you know how something fall on someone and the blood will splash. It brings life. Like it's not just that something fall on someone and then they now show a close-up shot. Blood is now flowing.
If you are, what do they call these people that are phobic? Jesus, not phobic.
Mr. Igoku tried for you.
To blood and stuff. You know, if you are that kind of person, watch that film with one eye. You understand, so that you don't cheap out.
That particular scene, that particular, and the blood was just
and people were dying
slow mo.
Did you see that frame where someone's head was open?
And the end was not like when they cut a cow's leg and now peel the
that meat where you go buy that. When we say they send you, no be saying that you even chop them.
Moving on. So what 1-1. So, no, it's 2-1 now. 2-1 now.
I'll be the come on, get them.
Sharp. So another thing that stood out for me is that judging with the film we've watched in the past, like House of God, Jagun.
So let me even chip this in before you because
okay.
So before now, I thought because the last epic film Yoruba blockbuster was House of God.
Yeah.
No, Lishabi.
But then Lishabi, House of God, then Lishabi.
But I loved House of God a lot. That I thought that man, this is like the best Yoruba epic
film so
far. For me, I'm talking from a personal perspective. But then after watching Seven Doors, Seven Doors is not entirely epic, right? Because
mixture of
but I feel
modern
like
and
for me it's come on. You understand? But credits to the rest of them. They were leaving a track for this, and I believe the next one is going to be.
It's going to be. You know, Everybody Love Jennifer 2 is out, so everybody.
Brothers, you guys are doing well.
So judging with before this man cuts me off, judging with the other movies that we've watched in the past, like House of God, Lisha B, Jagun Jagun, and then Ageshin Kole. So all those films, we know that there is something that's like from Ageshin Kole now to Jagun Jagun, you see improvements. Yeah, from Jagun Jagun to House of God. From House of God to Lishabi.
So the good thing is that these guys know themselves. So
yes, they are working together to make this industry work. So now there is something that, look at Jagun Jagun now. We have this seat of the Alafin seat and all those, like no Alafin there, but the kings and the chief and all of them. And then any other movie that portrayed Alafin, like House of God now, the chiefs were there with close to him. So, but this particular Lishabi, they try to change the setting a little bit. Like they move the chiefs like 50 meters away from the king. So now if you now look at maybe it's Nollywood, Yoruba Nollywood, all this, you know, Ashabahood, Yoruba, African magic that I've been watching, the kings I've been seeing, the maze, they hold it, the staff, sorry, they used to hold it for them. But this king is not even using Oste. Like I don't really think he used Oste like that. He didn't use it. He was holding something like this and then that stuff. So maybe because of the intentionality of the director, because the directors were intentional. Maybe because of the scene that that love scene that was.
I think, exactly. I get what you're saying. I feel like that's
there is this difference.
That was very deliberate because there was this scene that he had to drop the staff and his cap. So had it been he has not been holding it all this while, it wouldn't convey, wouldn't have. That scene was crazy.
It was emotional. Like I really said after watching that scene, I was now feeling for my brothers that are singles. Like I was watching, I was like, waiting cast could they feel like this? I was like, how will cast be feeling? You will be crying. Like even me, I was crying. No, I was crying. I'm very serious. I was crying. I was like, this thing is very emotional.
You have to mention I'm single.
Oh, did I mention that? I'm sorry. So moving on. No, 2-2 now. Oh, so moving on.
So another scene that was very spectacular for me was that scene that the king stripped his clothes. And he was, bro, I felt pity for Femi Adebayo in that film. I was like, God, I beg, vindicate this man already now. I was like, wait till be this. He never even enjoy his kingship.
That's true.
I felt very bad for him. The last time I felt very bad for a character was this film. What's this film?
Is it
it's not even a Nollywood. No. It's a series, a Netflix series. Top Boy. Yeah, you've not seen. You don't watch all this kind of films. Top Boy. Yeah. After they killed Jamie, I felt bad for his brother. So I felt bad they killed Jamie as well. If you watch Top Boy, you know what I'm talking about. So I felt really bad for him. The king, I'm like, God, I beg, waiting be. And then that scene, he stripped off his clothes and he's walking.
Why is so particular about the king stripping off his clothes?
What are you driving at? What are you trying to say?
When we started this show, I said this guy does hook up for a living. So now,
what are you trying to say?
Moving on, continue. I just want to point that part out.
The scene was really emotional, and at the same time you are feeling the pain of a man. You get he's that kind of
a boy. So why will you be feeling the pain of a man?
Is that kind of condition that if he had his chance he would jump off the building because his head don't full. And another thing that stood out in that scene was the fact that the wife wanted to leave, right? The wife don't pack her bag already, say she dey come out. But then when the maid told her that the king stripped off and
she went back.
So
love is a beautiful thing.
The living is not really intentional. It's just because she's not sitting.
Like she's
that's the thing, that the love is still there.
Yes.
And then
that's what I'm saying, that love is a beautiful thing.
Marry an Igbo woman.
Love is a very beautiful thing.
Marry an Igbo woman, but not for some people that cannot take care of them. My sister.
If you take care of them.
Moving on.
Waiting you get.
Moving on. So another scene that another character that was crazy in that film, like very crazy. I have the King Adeju one, right? I mentioned that, right? The first Oni Lara of Lara.
God, right? That man.
Then
Esusu. You know what you're talking about, Esusu?
My guy.
You're there. Am I safe? Okay, moving on. So that character, when you say someone is wicked, you say yes, and he admitted it that he can me. I'm wicked. Right? Yeah, I'm wicked. So you know, we've seen wicked characters in the past, like the one that this Ibrahim Chata played in Lishabi. Like this man is wicked, and he played out to the point of death. Even the Shushutu, he was like
Jagun.
Yes, now this
Femi Adebayo. What was his character name in that film?
Jagun. Ogundiji. Yeah, Ogundiji. So you know, when someone is wicked and then you can feel that wicked, not in film, you can feel that wickedness.
They were singing praises of him, and it's like,
and he was like, Maki Miju meeting, like I'm praising you, and you're still saying Maki Miju,
and then he cursed the woman, and her tongue went like,
you know, for some. That was why I said the directors were very, very intentional. There were some things.
Big shout out to the Adebayo brothers.
Like they were very intentional. They were very intentional.
Tijani and what's the other guy's name?
Tope Adebayo. If you can remember, in Jagun, there were some things that the actors left in the mind of the audience. After acting, maybe they would just, you know, Dogumi, for example, after talking, we just throw his cloth like this, you know, something like that.
There was some kind of trademark,
Yes, and then look at a Shushu character too. After saying something, there is this leaf that is always in his hand. You just do it like this. That one eye is like, it's not good. Like you just do it like this.
I feel like it could still be like the actors trying to.
It might be the actor, but yes, but it might be the actor that came up with it. But it's the director's idea. You might just say, okay, give us something that will last. Like give us the lasting impression. So and they will just be like, okay, let me just find something to do.
In other words, the directors did an amazing job.
And the actors too, like
they carry 3 directors direct movie now. 3 heads are better than 1.
Good heads.
But I won't. You'll be in the welfare. No, you cannot be in the welfare.
Put me in the welfare.
Finish. No,
I don't use it too much.
Go they carry generator for my production.
So far you pay me money. What's there?
Pay you money, care. Your name will just appear in the film credits.
So moving on, that Isuzu character, there are some things that he did. Like he would just be angry for no reason. He would just eat. There was a scene. There is nothing that can cause someone to be angry in that scene. That scene, they were practically enjoying. Like they were literally enjoying themselves. There was like enjoyment. They were just celebrating. Then you sat down, dry like fresh pepper, rodo, odenkoje. So that thing is like it spices the character.
That he's the most wicked person on earth. You are saying why does he?
Even the first King Adeju, when he went to meet him in his den, so he drank something. I'm sure that thing he carried it from fire. You know that this person is boiling. And when I went to, I now went back to check the bio and the profile of Ali Gaffer. I was like, I don't even know that this guy can do something. Like his face was so cool.
Akim Effect did another
like
there, right?
So another character that I would love to talk about is this character.
Meanwhile, before you remember who he's talking about, Gabriel Afolayan. God.
ẹ má dánwò rárá. ọ̀pá tiwa ò tiẹ̀ ń wọ bàálù. ṣàfẹ́ gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti mọ̀ pé òṣètò láti já kókó kẹfì bolé òṣàmọ́lẹ̀ kẹfì ṣàpọ́nlé fún ẹ má gbàtà rẹ o.
the first I will let you out. That first thing.
The first Gabriel Afolayan's film I watched, I can't remember the name, but ever since then I've been not Lugard was when maybe last year. I've been a big fan of Gabriel Afolayan, to be honest. In fact, the Afolayan's family is crazy. Just like the Adebayo's family. Those guys
their father now.
They are very strong in the Yoruba industry.
You cannot because they never born you that time. We have mainframe films.
Who told you I don't know his father?
Do you know mainframe?
Are you mad?
Do you know mainframe?
I know mainframe now.
Say it with your full chest. Do you know mainframe?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Gabriel Afolayan is a fantastic performer. That scene that he was running to the palace.
Like, for example, I didn't feel that. Like, I was not, I'm not a believer of all these kind of things, but
Jesus kind of boy.
I mean, so that fiction, they made it real. With his acting, he made it real. Like he was carrying like, oh Jeremy, that, and then they would just put. I'm like, this guy is boiling. I saw that cut and then the set design, the set and the lighting of that place. Look at the lighting. The inner part was red, and the house was white. Like the inner was red, and you can feel that this thing, there is power in this thing.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Like I can feel the power. And then when he was running, God.
Kudos to that man that's held him back at the palace.
Delay is a very that's all those like.
Now another character. I mean, why are we even putting her last? My sister now, Chuma Chukwuka. Come on, it was an amazing performance.
God, there
was this scene. It's not even the last scene was iconic, but there was this scene that she spoke English, she spoke Igbo, she spoke Yoruba, she spoke English in the same. I'm like, God, this is performance. I'm sure it wasn't that way in the script, but she killed it. She killed the places where she was crying. I felt pity for her. You know, man, it was so. I mean, you guys watch Seven Doors. Watch it again and again and again and again. Recommend it to someone. As a matter of fact, we have won souls for this film. Our crew members behind the scene, some of them are yet to watch Seven Doors. But having been on this podcast today, I say podcast. On this set, we have been able to win souls for this film. So, if you've not seen Seven Doors, oh my God, you are missing a lot. So, another thing I would like to talk about before we round off is the VFX. Yeah, brother, trust me when I tell you that Nollywood, we are getting there. We're getting there. Our VFX industry. Why does AMVCA don't have a category for VFX?
We will look into CGI. That. I will talk to the manager. They don't have
for stunts too.
I'll talk to the manager.
There was not much stunts in the film, right? But films like Lishabi, Jagun, blockbuster movies that has crazy stunts.
Even House of Gar. Yeah.
You get. I think there should be a slot for stunts and VFX and what else? Lightning they merged it with cinematography, but it should be a department on because the kind of lighting we are seeing now is crazy.
Like, look at that scene. When this guy entertained the chiefs. Where Qdos was singing.
Okay. Oh,
that lighting that spot lighting. Oh, like Jesus. It was so good.
Oh, see, and as a filmmaker, if you are watching a good film,
you will know that this thing is a good film. You'll be happy. Like you'll be like,
you'll be like, God, why don't be saying I'm a director? Like why? Like you just want to be in the film for free. You get. It's amazing, you guys. It's amazing.
Like I just love that lighting setup, and then the lighting setup for all those room we call it Ikpebi, where the king before the king become all those rooms they made use of the practical lightings. Like they make use of the lanterns and the lights, all those lampstand and all that, and then you see the feel. You will not know that there is another artificial lighting. Right. Everything looks natural, and it was so good. Nice. I just love color grading feel too.
Who be the colorist of that film? Who color graded that film? I need to send you 2K. That's all I can afford for now.
Yeah, I disgrace to this.
$2K. I don't mean 2K.
Wow. Yeah, big man.
Now for you, keep your hand. No, the color took us back to 1980.
You know, when you
born you that time, it took me back.
You know when you have a flashback, and then you can't really say this is a flashback. Not like white and black that we used to
edit.
No, that used to edit.
You turn down your saturation, everything will be white and black.
So white and black. So it's not white and black, but you can feel this like God. And then this old age of this king too.
Hakim effect. Hakim Mapami now. That was so.
It was just like cool. Yeah. And then the issues when he was the makeup after they threw him out of the city and all those things. So it was so nice. This character, I would love to talk about him too. Saka.
Oh, that was
you know when you watch a film and then you can relate to a character. I'm a fan of. I'm not a fan of injection actually. So there's this particular scene that it was like so that scene I was like, this is me, right? Because the last time I was injected was 6 years ago.
Later, you go the form.
Because I'm a Jesus kind of guy. I cannot fall sick.
Much in the collect.
I don't dey fall sick like that. So generally, it was like me was bad burial. So all those kind of things. And then the way this guy beat them, like they couldn't say anything again.
Another thing where I don't like for the film is say those chiefs, why they no suffer? I mean, of all the evil they did,
this
could have caught up with them now at least. The
daughter of one died.
It's not enough. So they could
you said you are wicked.
They could have lost maybe
this is super suit. You are wicked.
I love this.
No, the moment you are calling this your guy. Hey, God, are we safe like this? So those characters, those chiefs, and then this scene that the king said, like I know you cannot understand, so but I will just try and say something that you understand. So now the king said something. He was trying to make a decree that there is no room for all these chiefs selling land for 6 people, 8 people. Yeah. So he now said, this is what I want us to deliberate on. Then one of the chiefs now said, you didn't call us to deliberate, sir. So he now said, I don't like the way he said it was so cinematic, so good. Like he just said and the soundtrack there. So he was not like,
who did the soundtrack?
So and then it was like
soundtrack, sound score, sound design,
everything
was on point. It was on point.
On point, like on point.
Guys, this film is. I can't, man. It's not a bad film. There's no way I can.
Okay, so and I love the fact that they brought in other actors, like new faces.
Yeah, right.
You know, we've been seeing Latif in Lisha. Latif has been the talk of the town for a while now. So, but they brought in someone. Do you know that this particular movie really gave some people like. He gave them upper hand. They are now part of the A-list actor now.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's going to introduce new stars.
Yes, like we can. There are people behind the scenes that can do better. Yeah, than people that we've been seeing too. They are still.
I really hope to see Esusu in another film.
Yeah, very soon.
King Adedron, you know, the likes of the rest of
all those people like.
So
God.
Big ups to Femi Adebayo.
And then the fact that they are painting the tradition, they still don't forget the part of God. Where he collected the life of his wives. That's the first King Adejun. Like he collected the life of the wives, and then
that scene too was crazy. The scene where they were falling from the waterfall, like, it was crazy as
God.
Well.
Yeah.
So the sickness, and then the moral lesson of the film, man.
You know,
if you watch this thing, you start praying that Holy Spirit help me.
Forefathers,
yes,
you know, say you there for your family. Now, why you never grow tall and you are dark like a monkey? You start all the things that waiting your forefathers do. Now they follow you now, so you need to find your own issue for our family. Maybe you fight them.
I don't fight them before. I don't fight.
Maybe you can get
some people don't fight them before me, so I don't really need to fight.
No wonder.
I don't really need to fight.
So at the end of the day, this is the kind of film that Oyibo people cannot relate to. They cannot make it as a matter of fact. It will take them years of research to make this kind of. And I feel like this is the kind of stories we should be telling. Stories that has to do with our culture. At the end of the day, let there be triumph. The evil should not win.
Yes, yeah, sure.
So it's crazy. It's mad. It's mad.
So what are the other things that you love to talk about in the film?
If I keep talking about this film, we're not going to finish. This review is going to be like 2 hours because I have a lot to say.
Every scene, I was just jotting things. I
think we've given so much information for people that have not watched the film.
Yes, so go and watch it and find out.
If me never watch the film and I'm watching this video, I'll be visualizing the film in my head.
Just go and watch it.
So let's keep it here so that they will watch it and enjoy themselves. But what do you rate the film though? Over
it's a 10, please. 10. It's a 10.
What is 10? Odieti.
Wait, you are not a Yoruba man. If I tell them that we are in front of camera now.
Guys, this film is 100 over 10. Solid.
100 over 10.
10. Yes, now 100 over 10.
Are you sure you did mathematics in school?
I further maths with this.
Oh, sorry.
Right. So guys, watch Lishabi and Jesus. Lishabi's party is coming, so save your Netflix subscription.
And for you waiting for those of you waiting for Telegram.
Don't watch it on Telegram. I'm not calling them, so don't
point your finger to that. Don't watch it on Telegram, please. Don't watch it on Telegram.
Don't watch it on pirated sites.
Please don't watch it on Telegram.
Because of now, why some people never grow tall in this life.
Don't watch it on Telegram.
They are wearing white that is not white again. You understand? I'm not
I use it to sign out. Actually.
I'm not calling names. So
I use it to sign out. That means I go school. So and then watching Jagu Jagun, there is this. I think the dialogue, like the person that monitored, that directed the dialogue, is very intentional too. I think that should be Tope Adebayo. So in Jagu Jagun, there was something that this wordplay. I'm a fan of wordplay a lot. So you know. And then in Lisha B2 we saw something like that to say, okay, that one is just like normal word. Once you get your 2 million, that is normal. But there is this wordplay that I always feel in Femi Adebayo film.
So probably his trademark, you know. Every director.
Oni Lara of it. He said something like Enche Lara Oni Lara. Like any to she Lara Oni Lara, Konin Lara or so. Like so no, sorry. The man said torí pé mi ò kí ń ṣe ara onílára ẹ ṣe lára mi.
ìlú lára ẹ sì torí pé lára lẹ̀ yìí ẹ sì wá lára mi.
So all those kind of things, I know you cannot relate because you are not Yoruba man.
I understand it now.
No, you cannot relate. Well, so and you know in Jagu Jagu he said, Lateef Adédìméjì said mi mo ní ogun mo jẹ́ kí n wá mi lóògùn. Ṣùgbọ́n ogun ló lé mi wálé ológun tí mo fi wá kọ́ sí ológun. All those kind of ogun like Yoruba is a very sweet language. That's very interesting. I will teach you just that you pay me. So now coming back to Seven Doors now, they said that same thing. Like all those, I was just like, God. I was just giving it to this.
See, this film should win like 20 AMVCAs. AMVC don't even reach 27. They are one reach, but should win almost everything because
it's no. We never can tell. Yeah, another movie can come out. Like
movies out there.
That will be coming
movies.
out.
But this
very
one
soon.
stood out for me. Yeah,
like very.
Big kudos to the cast and this film. Over 2,000 people. The cast and crew.
Yes,
because
they had over 1,000 casts. Yes, like both extras and everything. So over 1,000. And then the fact that they put some people in the middle that even though I said Q Dot was there, he didn't know. Like Q Dot is one of the
makeup and all of that. Yeah.
It's all makeup. Q Dot is a musician. Is one of the music, like in the music industry. So they put some people there that you wouldn't even know. Right. So you just feel like God.
Okay, guys. So as a matter of fact,
we'll be signing out.
He will be signing out.
So you are somewhere. So you are here to stay. Oh, yeah, sorry.
So we've come to the end of
movie review.
I was still talking. Why didn't you interrupt me?
Hey.
So we've come to the end of Seven Doors
movie review.
I go elbow this guy.
He's not in the script. He's not in the script. He's not in the script. Corporate. You are in front of camera.
Director, show you this now. We've come to the end of Seven Doors movie review. If you've not seen Seven Doors will see you. Esusu will. Esusu will come and visit you.
So Seven Doors is actually a good movie for you to see.
Yeah, 10 over 10. Solid. So don't watch it on Telegram, don't watch it on pirated sites like my brother here. And enjoy with your family and friends.
So if you've not subscribed to our channel, please don't be unfortunate though. You know, it doesn't bite. I don't know why you've not subscribed. They didn't pay for it. Now it's not like Netflix. Just click on that button. It's just one.
It's not like Netflix that some people will borrow money and you understand.
He's talking from experience actually, so you know.
And they will never pay back the money. So just subscribe.
From experience.
Follow us on Instagram at
Blackpoint Entertainment, on TikTok at Blackpoint Entertainment, everywhere. And then on all socials. You know.
Yeah.
We're signing out.
Alright, guys. My name is Ebi Kasimia. Once again, thank you for doing this show with me. With me and someone.
Why are you doing like this?
With me and
you know why are you doing like this? Am I safe on this show?
Alright. No go talk on you.
I'm Praise Olabi aka Praise Clef. That's a big name actually. So
peace out, guys.